Yes, we can. All right, guys. So it's the day after the election, and I'm happy. Well, sort of happy. I did get the president that I wanted. Yay. I'm so excited to see what Obama can do for our country and see what kind of changes can be made. However, if you guys know the Prop 8, the gay marriage ban in California, it looks like Jesus is winning. It hasn't all been tallied yet, but 95% of precincts have reported. And right now, it's not looking good. And if you guys want to check out for yourself, I'll put the link to the LA Times over there. So my fingers are crossed. You never know. Like, the next 5% could just totally be coming from West Hollywood or Long Beach, where I live, where it's super gay. But, yeah. We'll keep fighting. We'll get married someday. You and I, we'll get married someday. You watching could be my next ex-wife. You never know. I just woke up because I was up super late watching all the election stuff and like refreshing the internet and just trying to like just saturate my head with so much information, and I don't know, I was up really, really late and now it's early and I owe you guys a Wednesday video. So this is my bedhead, and unlike Jess, I don't have a cool beanie to put on when I wake up super early, but like Lori said, we have 75 million questions to answer this week, so I'll do my best for you guys. But religion and politics don't mix. But apparently out here in California, religion and politics just butt heads, and then that's why Prop 8, all the yes on 8 people prevailed. That was a water bottle that fell on my sink. Anyway, all right. So, do I ever feel discrimination or in danger for being who I am? I do feel a little bit of discrimination if I go like on a job interview and how I look, and people probably walk out and they're like, AJ, calling me back to speak with me, and they expect a guy, or and then they see me and I'm like, hi, and like I've said, the voice never matches the face. So sometimes I feel like the cards are stacked against me when I look like this, but that's just their own problem. That's their own yes on 8 discrimination towards me. Danger, not so much, because I really wouldn't put myself in a dangerous place to begin with. I mean, common sense would tell you probably not to go down that street or whatever, but I've never felt like I was in danger. But I know it could happen at any time. I mean, you face danger whether or not you're straight or gay. You know what I mean? I don't know, maybe I'm tired. Rude. Have people ever become rude to me or like said stuff? Yes. I was thinking about this question, and I went on a date like, I don't know, maybe 8 years ago with this girl. And she wanted to go roller skating because that's what she wanted to do. So I was like, cool, we'll go roller skating. And I remember, sorry, I got out of my car, and she was walking to the front and I was falling behind her. And these guys in this truck drove by and they're like, Dyke! And I like stood there and I could not believe that somebody yelled that at me. I mean, obviously it wasn't at her because she was super femme, but I don't know, I was young, I was like 22, and that was really the first time somebody stopped me on my tracks being rude like that, and I was like all hot inside and embarrassed, but I couldn't figure out what this feeling was. I felt ashamed, and I don't know, it was just really, really weird. But going on, I mean, now that I'm at the old age of 30, I've had many times when people have yelled dyke or stared at me and just, giving me that awful look like I'm gonna eat your children or something. But I think the older you get, the more used to it you become, which, shouldn't happen, but it's just something that you deal with. Personal experiences of when... Wait, I wrote down the wrong question. Hold on. Okay, so got the question. How did my religion play into me coming out? And that's a great question because I'm not religious at all. The only times my family ever went to go pray or, whatever was when somebody died, or I don't know. That's it. I think we went to Sunday school a couple times as kids, and actually, we never really did stuff like that. My mom was not big into pushing us into religion at all. So religion didn't really play a factor in me coming out whatsoever. And I know a lot of you guys struggle with that, like having a religious family and stuff, but in the end, you're doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for your family, and you're not doing it for Jesus. You're doing it to be happy and live your life. So you just have to remember that. My personal experiences with the church or anything like that, I don't go to church. I don't pray to a higher power. Yeah, I when I joined the army, we had Sunday mornings, and if you guys were in the military, you know, at boot camp, like, you can choose what church you want to go to and what God you want to pray to and whatever. And I thought, well, I'll go to a Christian, you know, whatever they're called, service. And I was like, all right, this is boring. But then it was amazing. I went to a Catholic service, and you guys, the only reason I would go to the Catholic service is because they kneeled on those things that you put your knees on and they'd pray. And I would sit and kneel and fall asleep pretending like I was praying. There is a spot for me in hell, no doubt, for doing that. But that's like as close to religion as I've come. And I'm sorry, hate me for it, you know, but that's just my personal opinion on religion. And when my mom told my grandma I was gay, my grandma is a Bible thumper, big time Bible banger, living in Vegas, probably spending all her money on gambling because that's what God wants her to do or whatever. She told my mom, your daughter, or AJ's gonna go to hell for being gay. And my mom actually stood up for me and said, she'll see you there then. You know, that was kind of cool for my mom to stick up for me, but then I was like, wait, I'm not going to hell. Like, what the fuck, you know? So that's my video, guys. I'm sorry that I'm just totally rambling, but I want to go watch TV and see how the whole Prop 8 thing finishes out. I just have to, like, have them say it before I'll believe it. Hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you next week. Oh, shit. Halloween pictures. I haven't had time to upload them to my computer yet, but I was an awesome pirate, and I wore my Vans with my pirate costume, and it was insane. So I promise you guys next week Halloween pictures for you. Promise. They're hot. I was a hot little pirate. So I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Sorry for the rambling, but sometimes it bees like that. Bye, guys.